Okay, if any of the keen folks are going to watch this video, I just wanted to report a little bit of a bug that I've come across. I'm currently constructing a new ship in creative mode on the Lone Survivor map, and been working on it a little bit. I did an update a while ago, and I just wanted to show what I was looking at. And just save this real quick. Oops, had my caps lock on. But this is the new update, 1.181.0. It was updated today. And get to it real quick. Never mind the pink lining. That's a color I would never use in a ship. That is actually a delineation to give me where my center of gravity is. I've got that all around the ship. I haven't actually built my bridge yet, but using a lot of mods, but I haven't noticed any problem with the mods. But the big thing that I've got here, so I can get this big monster moving, and notice it looks like I'm losing parts. There they go flying off the ship, except I'm not losing them. I know this was supposed to be some kind of a optimization thing, but it is very unnerving to be flying a ship that you're currently building. Obviously there's no bridge on this ship. As you can tell, it's an incredibly heavy monster. But the parts just look like they keep flying off the ship, but I know that they're not. But I think something kind of needs to be done about that. But even though it's well over a huge amount of weight, it will stop relatively quickly. But like I said, this is a Lone Survivor map, and like I said, every time the ship starts moving, it looks like turrets are flying off, or pieces are flying off the turrets. Now these are ease over just a little bit so I don't hit the. But like I said, as you can see, it looks like the guns are coming apart. Now these are the azimuth mods, and let's see, those are, so I can ease around. That's the OKI 50 millimeter. And that's the stock Gatling gun, and it was losing parts too. So, and these are the 50s and 23 millimeters around the ship, and that is the laser defense turret. But everything except for that Albion, ALBION, 20 millimeter point defense cannon, it didn't seem to be losing any of its parts, but everything else seemed to be shedding parts going around. The lasers, the Gatling guns, the 23s, the 50s, the 50 millimeters, they all seem to be losing and don't have enough engines. I guess I'm going to have to pull all those off and replace them with these. These are the azimuth large engines, and I didn't want to go into that deep into my hull with engines, but I guess I may end up having to do that. My torpedo and missile bays ended up becoming engine nacelles, and as you can see, I'm already pushing huge amount, just over 100 million and 3/4 kilograms, and I'm not even loaded with cargo yet. The ship is actually a heavily, that's all heavy armor, three layers down the middle, and the rib is actually alternating heavy armor and gyroscopes, and it still has poor response, but I'm still working on it. And then I have the padding. I use that to add in more gyroscopes and to lock everything in on the lower level. And those are engineering levels. That's where but everything is loaded, covered in at least 3 layers of heavy armor. And some areas have sandwich crumple zones so that they can take a hit. Instead of taking it out, it's supposed to have a little air gap in there. But hopefully it'll be able to handle damage a lot better than my last couple of designs have. But unfortunately, it requires an immense amount of power to move it, and I did not want to go with hydrogen. But I don't see this monster landing on a planet. But like I said, when the ship moves, it looks like it's shedding parts, and I don't see it. There it goes. The Gatling gun looks like it lost its barrel while I'm in a rotation. You see it coming off. See if I can get in a little closer. There it goes. There goes the Gatling gun. But that seems to be the only item right now that's shedding anything is the Gatling gun. But earlier it looked like the lasers were shedding. I have not installed weapons on the dorsal ventral side of the ship yet, and I haven't done it on the side, just on the top. But I was taking it out for a test drive to see how it was going to handle, how the acceleration was, and the parts started flying off the ship, and very unnerving. But that's what I wanted to show you there. I haven't noticed any other of the mods not working, except possibly the airtight force field doors. They didn't seem to be on whenever I logged in a while ago, but I was doing a remodel and I removed them. And I didn't pay attention whether or not they were actually functioning. But there it goes, shedding. The Gatling guns appear to be shedding their barrels. But that's what I wanted to show the folks at Keene, and thank them for giving me hours of amusement, because I put several hours into this ship. Well, that's all I've got for now, and hopefully I won't find anything else. But we'll go back up to the menu right quick, take a quick look. Don't know why it's doing that, but there we go. Bug report done, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm seeing. Well, that's all I have for now.